Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm addressing a pressing issue that's been making waves among expatriates and visitors in Thailand: why Thai banks are freezing or closing bank accounts held by foreigners on tourist visas or Destination Thailand Visas, commonly known as DTVs. The reason is straightforward. Banks are cracking down on fraudulent activities, specifically targeting mule-accounts used to launder proceeds from scam call centres and addressing illegal activities by some YouTubers operating in Thailand without a work permit. These YouTubers inflate their viewership numbers with bot-generated views and promote themselves as YouTube gurus, selling courses that encourage others to replicate their model, further straining Thailand's legal and financial systems. Stick with us and I'll explain in detail how these issues have led to the current banking restrictions. Let's start with the broader context. Thailand's banking system, overseen by the Bank of Thailand, has always been vigilant about financial crimes, but recent years have seen a surge in sophisticated scams that exploit the country's open financial environment. One major contributor is the rise of mule-accounts, bank accounts opened by foreigners, often on short-term tourist visas or DTVs, that are used to funnel money from illegal activities, primarily scam call centres. These call centres, often operating across borders, target victims worldwide with fraudulent schemes such as fake investment opportunities or phishing scams. The proceeds need to be laundered, and mule accounts, opened under the guise of legitimate personal banking, provide a convenient channel. These mule accounts are often set up by individuals who enter Thailand on tourist visas or DTVs, which are not intended for long-term residency or business activities. Historically, banks allowed such visa holders to open accounts for convenience, say to pay for daily expenses or short-term rentals. However, scammers have exploited this leniency. By presenting falsified documents, such as fake enrolment in Thai cooking classes or fabricated remote work contracts, individuals have opened accounts that are later used to move illicit funds. The Bank of Thailand, in collaboration with major banks like Bangkok Bank, Kasikorn, Siam Commercial and Krungsri, has responded by tightening regulations, effectively halting new account openings for tourist visa holders and closely scrutinising DTV accounts. Now, let's turn to another significant factor: the role of certain YouTubers operating illegally in Thailand. Over the past few years, Thailand has become a hub for digital nomads and content creators, many of whom document their lives on platforms like YouTube. While most operate within the law, a subset have been engaging in illegal activities that have drawn the attention of their authorities. These individuals, often on tourist visas or DTVs, produce content without obtaining a proper work permit, which is a legal requirement in Thailand for any income-generating activity. To inflate their online presence, they use bots to artificially boost viewership numbers, creating an illusion of popularity. This fabricated success allows them to market themselves as YouTube gurus, selling online courses or coaching services to aspiring YouTubers, many of whom are encouraged to come to Thailand and replicate this model. This cycle has serious consequences. First, it violates Thai labour laws, as these YouTubers are effectively running businesses without authorisation. Second, their courses often promote questionable practices, such as falsifying documents to secure DTVs or exploiting Thailand's lenient visa policies to prolong stays. These activities not only undermine the integrity of Thailand's immigration system, but also contribute to the financial ecosystem's vulnerability. Banks have noticed patterns where accounts linked to such individuals, often opened on tourist or DTV visas, are used for transactions that raise red flags, such as large, unexplained transfers or frequent cross-border payments. This has led to heightened scrutiny and, in many cases, account freezes. So, what does this mean for the average foreigner? If you're on a tourist visa or DTV and your account is frozen, it's likely because banks are now requiring stricter verification to ensure accounts aren't being misused. For instance, a common issue is unregistered mobile numbers. Many foreigners use prepaid SIM cards, and if the number linked to your bank account is not registered in your name, online banking access may be suspended. The fix is simple, but requires action. Visit your mobile provider, like AIS, with your passport and register the SIM in your name. For those with legitimate ties to Thailand, such as being married to a Thai national, owning a condo, or holding a long-term lease, banks are more lenient, providing documents like a marriage certificate, condo title deed, or a one-year rental contract can demonstrate a genuine need for a bank account, often leading to reinstatement. However, if your DTV was obtained through questionable means, like enrolling in a fake Thai cooking class, banks may refuse to reactivate your account as they now verify visa documents rigorously, sometimes consulting embassies or employers. If your account remains frozen, you're not out of options. You can still withdraw your funds in person at any bank branch by presenting identification. For those abroad, granting power of attorney to a trusted agent in Thailand is another route, though it involves a lengthy authentication process. Legal services, like those offered by firms like Thailand Legal Protection, can assist by guiding you through these steps or even handling branch visits on your behalf for a fee. Let's be clear, these measures aren't about targeting innocent foreigners. Thailand remains a welcoming destination for tourists and expats, and banks like Bangkok Bank, which is popular among foreigners, are simply aligning with global standards to combat financial crime. Every major Thai bank follows the same Bank of Thailand guidelines, so the issue isn't unique to one institution. The crackdown is a response to real threats, scam call centres, and illegal business activities that jeopardise the financial system's integrity. To put this in perspective, consider the scale of the problem. Scam call centres have defrauded victims worldwide of billions of dollars, with Thailand inadvertently serving as a transit point for some of these funds. Similarly, the proliferation of illegal YouTube businesses not only evades taxes but also encourages others to skirt Thai laws, creating a ripple effect. By freezing accounts linked to high-risk visa types, banks are sending a message: Thailand's financial system is not a free-for-all. For those affected, the frustration is understandable. Losing access to online banking or facing account restrictions can feel like a personal attack, especially if you've done nothing wrong. But these measures are about protecting the system as a whole. If you're a law-abiding foreigner, the solution lies in transparency. Provide the required documents, register your phone, and demonstrate your legitimate ties to Thailand. If you're planning to open a new account, consider securing a visa type that aligns with long-term residency, like a non-immigrant OA visa or OX visa, which banks view more favourably. In closing, the freezing of bank accounts for foreigners on tourist visas and DTVs is a direct response to the abuse of Thailand's financial and immigration systems by scammers and illegal operators. Scam call centres and YouTubers working without permits have forced banks to act decisively. While inconvenient for some, these measures protect Thailand's economy and its reputation as a safe destination for visitors and residents alike. If you're facing issues, act promptly with the right documentation and consider consulting legal experts to navigate the process. Thank you for listening, and I hope this clarifies why these changes are happening and how you can address them.